Well, good evening one and all on what is a grey, cloudy night, a night on which the weather actually may be set to get worse. There is rain in the forecast. Quite how heavy that rain turns out to be, we will see, but that is bound to have an impact of some sort on the dynamic of the football match. Conditions could be a factor. For now, the game, and an important one, is imminent. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Riquelme. And it's Isco. And here's Anthony. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's played forward. Better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Diego Llorente makes the interception. Now it's Lewandowski. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Goes for a shot! Isco. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Yamal. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Riquelme, now he's off and running. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kubasi. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Balde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Amrabat. And it's Riquelme. And here's Riquelme. Riquelme proves just a little bit too strong. And that's really well manoeuvred. De Jong aim forwards. And he is slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Isco. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. Isco played out to the left flank. Riquelme, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Rafinha. Yamal. Gets good distance on it. Wins the duel this time. Mark Roca. Amrabat. Isco. And it's Riquelme. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. They really do have to make... And the shot! And he's following up! It's there! They have stolen level at the last! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
There's only one word for this.
And there goes the final whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice and the players are all set to get started. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Takes a shot! And it goes cross-field. And it's Kane. Diaz. Davis picks it up now. Bullish header! And another try! Goal! Bayern Munich! There is the breakthrough! Olise duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Musiala. Oh, it's come loose. Colwell herring after the ball here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Nicely by the defence. Boy. And he's heaved it away. That'll be a throw. Kim Min-jae played over towards the opposite flank. Davis. Now it's Diaz. Shot a goal! Caicedo. Cucurella. Muscular approach does pay off here. Caicedo. Garnacho. João Pedro. Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank. Caicedo. Palmer. Fernandez. The first 45 minutes are up. Well, plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. Pavlovic wins the duel this time. Colwill gets across to intercept that. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kimmich. Diaz, aim forwards. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, well measured. And he cuts out the supply. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he thumps it clear. James. Caicedo. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Bayern Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Olise. Olise finds himself offside. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And it's Palmer. Kimmich cuts out the pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fernandez, gently done. Palmer. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Fernandez have it back and can go again. Caicedo. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bayern Munich close now to seeing this one through to the end. Cucurella. So that's it. It is all over. Bayern Munich have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.